Welcome to Infinite Beach Assaults, Men of War 2, using the RobZ Realism mod and the Gore mod, I think it's called, but notes are in the description. So in this battle I'm doing another basically beach assault style mission here. I'm going to play as the Germans in the blue. So they've got a series of bunker emplacements on the beach, very heavily fortified area, lots of MG42 positions, bazooka, panzerfaust positions, probably around, I don't know, around 100 or so infantry maybe on the German side in total. So they've got bunkers all across the different flanks of this beach, and most of their defences are centred around the middle there, as you can see, but they've got quite formidable bunkers on either flank as well. So the Allies, the American forces, are going to attack from the beach, and they're going to come in waves. And I've kind of gone crazy with the amount of enemies, the amount of allies that will come from the beaches on time delays. There'll be an initial wave, and then a second wave, and then a third wave, and then there'll be a final crazy wave with lots of tanks, I think. But it was all a bit experimental, not very well play tested. I'm just hoping I can hold them. If I can't, then my plan is to fall back, tactical retreat, flanking, moving back to the centre of the map, where I'm going to consolidate my forces and try and move back. And at the back, around this area here with the blue circle, there may well be a little surprise in store for the Allies if I am forced to retreat that far back. But we'll see if it plays out.
schöne Haus, eine nach dem anderen.
So I'm going to do a bit of micromanagement here. I need to start taking over a bit. So I'm keeping the allies at bay, but only just. They're starting to take the beachhead, starting to move forward, creep up the sand, gaining some cover in the emplacements there in the sand and sort of bunkers. So I'm going to pull back this initial trench line of troops, send them up to an Alamo position up on this hill. Not going to send them all back, but I'm going to send most of them back, I think. There's a lot in there, probably around 30 or so troops. See if I can get across, taking lots of incoming fire, but they may be able to get up that hill. Hopefully I won't lose too many infantry. I'm also going to send some up there to try and set up a bit of a position on that left flank. That bunker's not looking particularly populated at the moment. On the right flank's looking quite good at the moment. That bunker on the right flank's holding them back. Probably a good position there, good approach, defends, because there's not much cover for the US troops coming up from the beach. So my troops have managed to pull back pretty easily there. Still got a few guys on that front trench. I'm going to leave them there. I think one of them's got an MG42 by the looks of it. Just a case of holding my grounds. And if I notice any openings, I need to either reinforce that position or accept defeat, pull back. Try and keep these troops alive. Maybe get a guy in that bunker with the machine gun. And hopefully we can maintain this line for as long as possible. So far so good. Still a group in there. Anti-tank measures, keeping those Shermans at bay, preventing the infantry from getting over that hill in the sand, which is their final, basically their only cover. So managing to hold the line just. Let's just, there we go. Let's just take a look at the map, take a look at our front line. So just holding that line still got those troops in that trench line at the centre of the beach. They're just about holding their grounds, very thinly layered now, probably around, I don't know, 5 or 6 guys left by the looks of that, hard to tell for sure. But they're doing a gallant effort there, holding on to the last man. The MG's on that trench on the right, as you can see, they've got a good arc of fire, good vantage point up there, and because of the RobZ Realism mod, obviously the range is improved, more accurate than the vanilla game. So they're opening up on the allied position on the beach at a range of around, difficult to say, 300 feet maybe? Who knows? So it's starting to unfold a bit here. My line is looking pretty tentative. So I'm going to initiate the tactical fallback, which I mentioned earlier in the video was a possibility I might have to employ later in the battle to try and keep these guys alive and to kind of form a bit of an Alamo position, a fallback. Tactical retreats, I'm going to move and fire, cover my squads. One squad covers, one squad moves. Wow, there's a lot of infantry coming from that beach, Jesus. So, don't want to leave any man behind. I'm going to try and make sure I cover each flank. Don't want to keep any squads exposed or left behind, pinned down. So it looks like they're all on the move. There's Shermans moving in, or whatever they note. There's some Fireflies and some heavier US tanks that have come in. The Shermans kind of for the initial wave, and now they're heavier tanks. I think there's Fireflies and I think even some M26 Pershings. So it's not a lot I can do against them unless I get some fluke bazooka, Panzerfaust shots in, some anti-tank. It's possible, could take out some tracks maybe, but I'm beginning to lose infantry at quite a large rate here. Successfully pulled back a squad there, that's good to see. One squad's covering by those sandbags. Tanks are moving in, totally uncontested. Want to pull back those guys from on that left flank. I could find myself getting surrounded here, squads could get pinned down and enveloped, which I don't want to see happen. Here we go. Oh, engaging. There's lots of US infantry trying to come up to that bunker on the right. They lost a lot of guys trying to get up there. And it looks like I managed to kill a load of them as they were trying to come up that hill on the right flank. He didn't have much cover. Pull him back. Trying to use this building as cover. Come on. Get back. Yes. Shit. They're getting pinned down. Christ, shooting range. So it looks like one of those tanks is out of action. Perhaps one of my Panzerfaust troops got him. Managed to get some guys back into cover there. Got a squad here. Let's see if we can get these guys back. There's a big squad on the right. There's an M26 moving in. Pershing coming up the side road there. Come on. Okay, so far so good. There's 2 guys. Let's get the rest in. Infantry chasing us. This is an intense pursuit going on here. Literally being chased. M26 is opening up with MG fire. 30 caliber. Jesus, getting pinned down here. Not much cover. Just that stone wall and a hedge. Damn it! So I lost an entire squad there on the right flank. That M26 engaged with some MG fire. There were no survivors on that right flank. That's a shame. So this tactical retreat kind of is working, but damn it, that explosion just took out an entire squad by the looks of it. That's not good. So as you can see, the beach is being lost. Moving in. Oh shit, I was going to say they got left behind, those guys, unfortunately. The axis of advance was moving too quickly and they got left behind. So one squad made it. One squad made it out alive. Just managed to outrun the pursuers there. The US infantry aren't pursuing any further, but the tanks are still chasing. They're still giving pursuit. So I'm going to pull these guys back and get them behind some cover. So that was a tactical retreat, which kind of worked. That was sort of what I anticipated. I didn't expect to be able to hold against wave after wave indefinitely. I knew eventually I was going to start losing ground there. I was running out of ammo, and losing just the rate of loss meant eventually it was inevitable. But I'd managed to kill quite a few enemies there though. I certainly put the pain down on the allies on the beach there. So the tanks are creeping in. Not a lot I can do with infantry, but I do have a plan. The Germans have one last possible tactic they can employ to not necessarily retake the beach, but maybe to just show the allies that they're still in the fight, and maybe we can launch some kind of counter, or maybe not. So just making sure that there are no more allies movement going on the map. Doesn't look like there's much. I think they've all stopped. They're all in position. They think they've won. The infantry are pulling back. They've gained lots of ground. They're happy. So it looks like the coast is clear for my final little push with my secret weapon. So I'm sure you've guessed by now, I've got myself a veteran Tiger, just nicely camouflaged in this industrial area, this train yard, just waiting, just idle, fueled up and ready to go. So I'm going to get the majority of my remaining infantry in the tank, create a full squad, full crew, and the remaining, I don't know, 2 or 3 guys that will be left, I'm just going to use them to escort the tank, try and keep them at bay. They might help. I'm just going to try and do as much damage as possible against the allies. I don't know how well this is going to play out. I may get taken out straight away and that will be a bit of an anticlimax. But I'm going to try and push this Tiger as far as he will go. Take out as many enemy tanks as possible. And just see if I can make it to the beach. So loading up the AP rounds. That was a nasty miss. Misjudged that shot, but the Pershing didn't notice. Okay, Pershing noticed that one. Let's see if I can reload. Come on. Oh, shit. Can't quite get the angle. Should have got closer. Pershing's on the move. Boom. Nope, he's still going. There's that. There we go. I think that's disabled. So there's an ammo explosion now. One of those tanks got taken out by the ricochet, I think, from one of the shells. And there's an ammo explosion. And I think that Pershing's out of the action, I think. I'm going to make sure. Okay, just making sure I've got the right ammo there. Oh, yes. Sweet kill shot there. Hit it in the sweet spot. So there we go. 2 tanks down. Now, it's probably by the time I get to those houses, just the other side of that field, I suspect the enemy infantry will start to notice what's happening. Just making sure he's dead. I suspect he is. So this is just a case of seeing how I get on, really. I don't expect I'll defeat the entirety of the Allied force with 1 tank, but let's see how many kills I can get. They thought it was over. It's sort of a bonus, really, this bit, I guess. I did essentially lose this battle. There's no doubt about that. I didn't manage to hold the beach. But this is like a bit of a bonus. Is it M26 on the move there? No, it's a Firefly. It's a Firefly coming in. They've spotted me. Try and line up the shot before he takes me out. There we go. I got it in quick. Should be good. So I'm just going to smash through this building, a bit reckless. There's bodies in my squad there, the guys that didn't make it over. And there's another tank. I think that one's track's disabled, so he's immobilised. Quite an easy kill, in theory. I think I shot through the bunker wall there. There's a little vision slit I got through. It's got to be dead, surely. On the move. Now this is probably where the enemy infantry are going to start. Yep, here we go. I need to start using my MGs. Boom. So the infantry should in theory start swarming me now. I think they've realised what's happening. Yep, they're coming from the beach. So I'm going to wait for them to come and engage them as they come up the hill. Take out as many as I can with MG fire. Load up some high explosive rounds. Let's go. Okay, they've seen me. There's a load of them. And they're getting closer. I'm not too concerned. I don't see many anti-tank infantry there. It's a massacre. Oh no, nades. So that's a danger. I need to get back. I can't get the infantry get too close to me because grenades are a threat. I could end up losing my crew. Pull back a little bit. Oh, they're trying to get close. They're still pursuing, but I just don't think they're swarming me enough for there to be a problem at the moment. I'm pretty confident. So I'm going to move forwards. I'm gonna just attack the beach. I'm pretty confident that there are no more enemy tanks anyway. And there's probably a load of infantry to the... Yes, I suspected that was the case. There are loads over there on that right flank. Slow... Oh, can I get my MG lined up on them before they start nading me? Go. Oh no, nades. Oh shit, crew are injured. Crew are injured. This could be a problem. Pull back. And luckily the armour in that Tiger's keeping my crew alive just about. Oh shit. This could be the end of this Tiger's run. No. No. Oh yes, just lined it up there. Come on, there we go. Took out quite a few infantry there. I'm just going to go to the beach. I've kind of done what I set out to do. I'm not looking to kill all the enemies. That'll take forever. But I took out a whole swarm of infantry there. Took out all their tanks. I'm pretty happy with that. That went pretty well actually. Partly down to the AI being, well, let's just say a little slow there to work out what was going on. I'm going to just go into the sea. That's going to be a nice send-off for the veteran Tiger there to just head off into the ocean, see what havoc ensues, maybe take out some of those boats, those PVRs, whatever they're called, landing crafts. He's engaging something. Just looking at the bodies, lots of bodies. Unbelievable amount of Reds, which is the US Allied side. Obviously they lost a hell of a lot of troops on the beach there, crazy amount in fact. And obviously I lost a fair number, but again, pretty intense defence battle this one, really enjoyable. I think, well, there we go, taking out the boats. Oh, that boat, oh shit, the big boat's opened up on me. Taking out the gunner on that deck. Oh no, I haven't. Oh shit, this could be the end. I don't think that's got a good enough calibre, that gun, to take out the veteran Tiger. There we go. Wasn't expecting that boat to open up on me, I must admit. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Just a bit of fun. Nice, crazy beach defence battle. Good laugh. Pretty crazy. But another good example of editor, Carnage,